let's talk about the astrology of luck and abundance that is happening right now. So in this video, we're going to talk all about the astrology of August. I'm going to give you the highlights of what is happening in the month of August. I know I'm a few days late, but there's a lot of good stuff coming, and I wanted to give you the update. Now, on August 9th, we had a full moon in Aquarius. I did a whole video episode on the full moon in Aquarius, so go back and check that out. A full moon is at the highest point of the lunar cycle. It is about manifesting. It is about celebrating, recognizing your progress, and also releasing any obstacles that are in the way of you actually manifesting what you want. And in the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius is all about detachment, detaching from the outcome. So understanding what is out of alignment and what do you need to walk away from to have what you want to have, to call in the goals you want to call in. Sometimes it's not always about new. We have to release the old to call in the new. Now, on Monday, August 11th, we have Mercury stationing direct. I did a whole video on the Leo new moon and the Leo Mercury retrograde and what that meant for you. I had journal prompts, reflections on how to work with the retrograde. Now, Mercury has been in retrograde since the middle of July. So the past 3 weeks, you've probably had some reflections, some thinking. Maybe you had some drama. Maybe you are starting to recognize where you have been abandoning yourself, where you have been abandoning joy, self-love, your own confidence. But now Mercury is direct. So now is the time of taking those reflections and what are the actions you need to take to course correct? What are the epiphanies you learned in Mercury retrograde that now you get to take action on? Mercury in Leo is bold. It's expressive. So there might be things that you need to get off your chest. There may be things that have been brewing that you've been holding back. And or themes around confidence, self-love, self-expression. Where are you holding yourself back because you're afraid of other people's opinions? Where have you been giving too much of yourself to everyone else and not to yourself? So let's move on to August 12th. And this is one of my favorite transits of the whole year. I have been looking forward to this transit since January or maybe before, when I started looking at the astrology for the year ahead. So Venus and Jupiter are coming together in the sign of Cancer. Venus and Jupiter are both money signs. So if you have been trying to manifest anything, luck, abundance, like now is the time to really get clear on what you want. Because Venus is all about attracting. It is the sign of the divine feminine. So Venus represents love and beauty and relationships and all things sweet. Jupiter is a planet of luck and expansion, personal growth. And in the sign of Cancer, Cancer is nurturing. Cancer represents the home, the family. So now is a really good time to nurture yourself and or understand how you can nurture others. But nurturing others from a place of fulfillment, from a place of overflow, not from a place of sacrifice. And before I forget, I want to tell you, I have a brand new course called The Rise and Shine, and it is all about a beginner way of helping you manifest. It is helping you step into more radiance, more confidence in how to manifest your best life So if you want to get in on that right now, it is $88 until later in this week. So I will be raising the price to $111, and anyone who gets in this round will have me. We will be going together on this journey for the next 6 weeks. This is the only time I'll be going through this course with you. So if you know that this is for you, then I would jump on it because I am so excited about this. I've already started recording the modules and I'm getting everything ready to go. And I am so excited about this because this is the work. This is helping you step into your next level. Okay, so on August 22nd, we have a new moon in Virgo. Now, if you've watched some of my other videos about how to manifest with the moon, new moons is a great time to plant seeds. Themes of Virgo it's very practical, very good time to plan. It is a very good time to get organized. It is a very good time to focus on your health. Virgo is an earth sign. And the earth signs are very practical. They're very grounded. They are very good at doing those monotonous things that everyone else thinks are boring. Virgos love that. So looking at your budget, doing meal planning, meal prep, those things that need to get done but aren't the funnest to do, but also it helps you get closer to your goals. You know it has to happen. Virgo is also the ruler of the 6th house, which has to do with your work. It has to do with being of service. It also has to do with your daily rituals and routines. So if you have been wanting to get yourself into routine, this new moon is a great time to plant those seeds. Now, when we get a little closer to this new moon in Virgo, I will do another video really looking at the chart and helping you understand how to manifest with it even better. But I wanted to give you an overview of Virgo season. And then we have this new moon in Virgo. This is where the sun and the moon are both in Virgo, and that happens on the 26th. Now on August 26th, Venus moves into Leo. So we already discussed the themes of Venus is love and beauty, relationships, and money, attraction, the law of attraction. And Leo is bold, it's expressive. So your love life might be getting a little juicier when Venus moves into Leo. This is all about infusing your love and creativity with more boldness and more expression. I love Venus in Leo. I do not have Venus in Leo. However, Venus in Leo is just like public displays of affection, like loving all the love languages. Like Leo loves love and Venus loves love. And so Venus in Leo is just such a vibe. And if you want to work deeper with this, I highly recommend you join the paid membership, the paid community of the Sacred Alignment Society, where we work with the new moon and the full moons on a deeper level with one-on-one calls, journal prompts, and we also incorporate health. So because you can't manifest if you're in pure exhaustion. You can't manifest if you don't have the energy to manifest. There was a time several years ago when I wasn't even able to look at the new moon cycles, the full moon cycles, because I was in pure exhaustion and survival. And that is why I incorporate health and wellness into the Sacred Alignment Society. Because one of the key components of manifesting is helping you feel your best. Oh, and before I forget, will you come join the party? I am hosting a party over on Instagram. I have a scavenger hunt planned for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, starting August 18th. And I will be giving away a free reading and possibly even a free entry into my course. And it's going to be so much fun. So I'm going to drop little clues that week in between my Instagram post, my story, and the podcast. And anyone who finds all 3 clues will win the prize. So to be included, all you have to do is follow my Instagram account, be listening and subscribed to the podcast, and either email me or DM me on Instagram when you find the 3 clues. And I'm going to leave it active until Friday at midnight. So I'm giving you a couple extra days to catch up. I can't wait to see you over there.